Just shake it out. Ready? Yeah. We are going to build up the life. And we're going to talk tonight about women, and breast cancer. A sister called today, she had breast cancer in 2010, did the chemotherapy, did a lumpectomy, and in 2015 the cancer came back. So then why the cancer coming back? So I'm going to show you some new information that your oncologists do not teach you as a woman. Yeah. And when you get this information, you can protect yourself if you are post-menopausal. Because post-menopausal woman is coming down with breast cancer also. Although they have a low estrogen count. How that's happening? We're going to teach you why. So that you, the woman, can prevent yourself from coming down with breast cancer, different forms of it. Yeah? So, I'm going to teach you tonight to do that. Coconut water. Coconut. Yeah? The oncologist will never teach you what I'm teaching you tonight. Never. Although they might know or they might not know, but we are losing too much of our black women to breast cancer. We're going to talk about triple negative breast cancer. Don't get it, women. Let's go over here now first. Let's go right over here, causes of breast cancer. Now remember they have HER, PR, triple negative breast cancer, BRCA gene, BRCA1, BRCA2. But look at this guy right here called the BRCA1. We're going to be on stay because we could go here and show you what's going on with the breast. You could come on a little bit for me, son. Yeah? Yes. Right here. All right? We could come down here and show you where you're getting breast cancer. And I'm going to tell you why you're getting it and why your immune system is being fooled by the cancer cells. We're going to talk about ductal carcinoma inside you too. We're going to go down here because we did that already. Take that off, man. Wonderful. You don't want the cancer to get into the lymphatic system. Don't forget that, woman. Now, causes of breast cancer, many causes. BRCA gene, BRCA gene, 2. BRCA gene 1, BRCA gene 2 are genes, if they're junk gene, BRCA gene 1 and 2 are genes that produces proteins that can repair, I'm going to use the word, that can repair a damaged DNA. And I'm going to teach you why your cancer keep on coming back in the breast, because your cells keep on fooling your macrophages. We're going to teach you that tonight. You'll get new information. Boom! So this BRCA gene is not a bad gene, but you, the woman, make it become a junk gene. So because you make it become a junk gene, he give you cancer. Yeah? So you have to turn back the BRCA gene to a good gene because he's a protector. See? They produces protein that can what? Repair a damaged DNA. And those 2 copies are inherited from each parent. They are also called tumor suppressor genes. Why they are called tumor suppressor genes, Patrick Dells? Because the changes called pathogens that can cause cancer development, and 13% of the women will develop breast or ovarian cancer from the BRCA gene. BRCA gene 1 mutation are seen in 7% of families with multiple breast cancer. and 40% of families with ovarian and breast cancer. BRCA gene 2 mutation are found in 20% of families who are high risk for ovarian and breast cancer, but less than 3% of women with early onset breast cancer. Women have to listen because you're all dying from the disease. Yeah? We're going to show you why, right? Let's go again. The difference in the BRCA1 and BRCA2 gene. Let's look at the difference. In the BRCA1 gene, often triple negative, ER, PR, and HER in younger women under the age of 40, especially black women, African American women. Triple negative breast cancer from the BRCA1. Triple negative, your prognosis is very poor. You don't survive more than 5 years. And it's not a receptor breast cancer. Ovarian cancer has a higher risk of up to 60% in younger women under the age of 50. Other cancers that can develop from BRCA1 and BRCA2 gene are what? Pancreatic cancer, which is on the rise, after lung cancer and prostate and colon cancer. Male breast cancer, 3%. Prostate cancer in men, which is on the rise, 6%. And colon cancer, 5%. The BRCA2 gene, similar to spasmodic ER, PR, and HER in older women, post-menopausal women, who don't have a period anymore. Ovarian cancer, lower risk, up to 30%, which affects older women over the age of 50, and pancreatic cancer, 4%, BRCA2 gene. Prostate cancer higher than BRCA1 or 12% of cancer in us men, especially black men. Gallbladder or bile duct cancer make breast cancer 7%. Stomach cancer also. So if you have the BRCA gene, which is the junk gene, you are prone to getting these type of cancers. Being where you stay, let's go over here now. Boom. Forget, we're going to be staying too long. Because we have 3 parts. We're going to teach you one about prolactin 2, not tonight. What is triple negative breast cancer? Triple negative breast cancer is a cancer that do not contain receptors that are found in most breast cancer, like ER, estrogen receptor, progesterone receptor breast cancer. So when you have triple negative breast cancer, you have to be careful because this is a deadly cancer. It's very aggressive. This type of cancer, called triple negative breast cancer, affects 15% of women under the age of 40 and have what? What do they have? They have the BRCA1 mutation and are mostly found in black women of African descent. My sisters, triple negative breast cancer grows fast and spread to distant places in the woman's body faster than other forms of breast cancer like ER, HER, and PR. Breast cancer. And the black woman who's under the age of 40, she's full of that, especially black women. Now let's look at receptors. This is your house. Your house have 3 locks. 1, 2, 3 locks. Now, remember we said before that triple negative now have no receptors. So it's not like estrogen that need a receptor to go in to stimulate the tissues, the breast tissue that is. So each lock is like a receptor. Yeah? But with triple negative breast cancer, there is no receptors. Each receptor receives the messages from each hormone. And the messages that have to be sent to each receptor have to be right. So the wrong message cannot go to this receptor if it have to go to this receptor. And that's the reason why when you have insulin resistance, you will have troubles with sugars going into the cell, into the receptors. So if this receptor receives estrogen, that's when it's supposed to receive. There's a lock. Boom, second lock. If this receptor supposed to receive sugars, that's what it's supposed to receive, not estrogen. If this receptor supposed to have what we call progesterone to enter, it can't have estrogen. It can't have sugars because it would not accept these because it's the wrong key going into the wrong receptor. And that's why you all women don't fix breast cancer eventually. Very simple, layman term. Let's go over here now. We're going to talk now straight. Very easy to understand. Number one, let's look at estrogen and the immune system. We're looking at, don't forget, estrogen is what? Is a hormone, and all hormones are messengers, and all hormones have a receptor to receive the message of these hormones. And that's why the bloodstream is important. That's why God is great, because he said the blood is your life. And your blood could carry these hormones into the receptors. Estrogen and the immune cells. Our immune system is responsible for what, Patrick? Our immune system is responsible for cleaning up and removing any cells with damaged DNA, which is the management of our cells. And in the process, it inhibits breast cancer. The immune system, the macrophages, the T lymphocytes, the B lymphocytes, the helper cells. That's what they do. Follow me, women. That's why you're only fixing breast cancer. Estrogen and the immune system. Our immune system is responsible for cleaning up and removing any cells which is damaged, and in the process, they inhibit you, the woman, from getting breast cancer. Next one. Can the immune system cause breast tumor to grow? Here's the question, woman. Can your immune system as a woman cause your breast tumor to grow? Yes, they can. Patrick is talking crap. You just said a while ago, Patrick, that the immune system is supposed to clean up and remove any cells with damaged DNA, and in the process, inhibit breast cancer. So how you going to come and tell us now, Patrick, that the immune system can cause breast tumor to grow? Listen now. Listen how your immune system can cause your breast tumor to grow. Let's go further now. The doctor will teach you that. Answer, yes, they can. Question, how, Patrick, does? How do they do that, Patrick? It begins with specialized cells called what? Macrophages. Macrophages and tumor infiltrating lymphocytes, which we just said a while ago is supposed to gobble up all these bad guys, debris, which what? Identify and remove damaged DNA cells and infiltrating type of tissues called tumors. Follow me now. Let's go again. So what can cause the mix-up of these cells, Patrick, does? To cause these cells, to cause you, the woman, to get breast cancer. What is the mix-up? What can cause the mix-up of the macrophages and you, the woman, T lymphocytes, to cause your tumor to grow? Here the answer is now. If and when certain N cells become crossed, so you're looking at T lymphocyte, macrophages. If and when certain signals become crossed, so if you have these two guys right here, and they're supposed to send a signal over here, and this one's supposed to send a signal over there. Here what's going on with them now. The signal become like cross, because the signal can go here and it can go over here. So it become crossed. The signal become crossed, and they can stimulate the production of certain chemicals called cytokines. Am I lying, nurses and doctors? You cannot say I'm lying. When these chemicals called cytokines is produced, the cytokines in turn can stimulate enzymes that tell normal fats and connective tissues surrounding, watch again, keep it right there for me. These cytokines, that's what we said before, that you're going to have what we call a immune cytokine storm. These cytokines, in turn, can stimulate enzymes that tell normal fats and connective tissues surrounding what? The tumors to make and develop large amount of estrogen, and these tumor cells in turn order, hear what I said before, I said no, these tumor cells order. You go to the restaurant, you want to order? I want to stimulate, I want a stew chicken and fish. You order that. These tumor cells, in turn, order you, the woman's immune system, to feed them. To feed them with what? Estrogen. The same immune system that's supposed to protect you as a woman, they start telling, the immune system tells them to feed, promoting estrogens for the woman who is postmenopausal. She's been through menopause already but getting breast cancer, although she is deficient in estrogen. Your doctor don't teach you that though. Yeah, that's why you're full of cancer in the breast right now as women. Every day you're getting calls, 10, 15 women every day, under the age of 40, 50, 60, even 70 years old, and you are deficient in estrogen. So how come? Yeah? The tumors promote the growth of estrogen in the woman's breast. Yeah? The tumor cells in your ductal tissue, in your ductal tissue in your breast, ductal carcinoma in site 2, DCIS, order your immune system to feed them the tumor with what? With promoting estrogens. Postmenopausal women. So if you're postmenopausal and you are deficient in estrogen, how come you're getting breast cancer? Because the immune system keep on fooling your system, sisters. And that is why a woman who is postmenopausal is suffering from low estrogen in the body, and it can what? Produce large amount of estrogen within the microscopic confines of a new form of breast cancer. That is the postmenopausal woman. She going through menopause already. So how come she getting breast cancer estrogen, man? Let's go again. We have another one coming up on prolactin levels. How prolactin cause cancer too. How do tumor cells become attracted to the woman's immune system? What? Patrick does. You ain't no oncologist. How do your tumor cells become attracted to you, the woman's immune system? Answer. Ductal breast cell is surrounded by what, Patrick? You, the woman, ductal breast cells is surrounded by what? Fats, connective tissues, and the last one is called what? Blood vessels. That's right, Patrick. How do tumor cells become attracted to you, the woman's immune system, and make your immune system don't work for you to kill them? Because a ductal breast cell is surrounded by fats, connective tissues, and blood vessels. Listen now carefully, women. Let's go. Listen very carefully, women. When cells of a tumor in the breast begin growing in numbers, they produce what Patrick does. What do they produce, Patrick? They produce chemokines. Look it up for me, women. When cells of a tumor in the breast of a woman begin growing in numbers, they produce what Patrick does. They produce chemokines. Look them up. These chemokines attract white blood cells. And these same white blood cells that the chemokines attract supposed to protect you and kill cancer cells. That's why your cancer keep on coming back. And you're going to take more chemotherapy, more radiation, Taxol and IFU and cisplatin, all of them. Yeah? But he don't teach you that. So when cells of a tumor in the breast begin growing in numbers, they produce what? Chemokines that attract the white blood cells called macrophages. They attract these guys, a type of white blood cells called macrophages, and these guys called lymphocytes, to the tissue surrounding the breast. Follow me, women. Women, follow me. When your tumor in your breast begin growing in numbers, they produce chemokines. And these chemokines attract your white blood cells, called your macrophages. We're supposed to eat the bacteria and debris and lymphocytes. And they attract them to come to the tissues surrounding your breast. In the lobular of the breast and the ductal carcinoma, in the breast, in the ductal tissue. Watch me now. When they do that, what they create what? They create more problem for you, the woman. Because now your cancer start to grow. Why do they produce lots of problems for the woman, especially the black woman? Why, Patrick does? Because the job of your macrophages as a woman is to gobble and mop up garbage, debris they call it, from inflamed and cells that are damaged. That's what he's supposed to do. But he is fooled by your cancer cells. You follow me? Follow me, woman. When this happens, this causes you, the woman, to have more trouble, so your cancer start growing. And then why not? Because the job of your macrophages is to gobble and mop up, clean them up, garbage, debris. That's his job. Also the job of the T lymphocytes. But no, they're not doing that for you, the woman, no more. They know they are now assisting your tumor cells. So they keep on growing. Yeah. That's why your cancer keep on coming back. Yeah. So, because the job of the macrophages is to gobble and mop up garbage, debris from inflamed and cells that are damaged. The cancer cells now trick them. Woo! You know how we just trick? The woman just trick all you come to all you nice now. Oh baby, you look so nice. I love you, boy. You look so sweet. You come from heaven? Yeah, baby, you come from heaven. You fall for that. He trick you. Or you just trick us too. Or you come and kiss us up and then you give me a $500 now. We get tricked. We get tricked. So here what's going on now. That cell, macrophages are being tricked by the cancer cells. And also, the T lymphocytes are also being tricked. Cancer cells now trick your macrophages to send what? To send signals that stimulate blood vessels, that grows and stimulate your cancer cells. Because we said before that cancer cells need blood vessels to grow and feed because they need nutrients. So they trick your macrophages. They trick your T lymphocytes. That's why you keep on coming back, because you didn't know how. Because your oncologist don't teach you these things. These macrophages, no. These macrophages, in the beginning we said, they're supposed to clean up all these damaged DNA cells. These macrophages now set up a delivery system, blood vessels, that will supply the tumor cells with what? With nutrients so they can grow. That's why I gotta go back and take more chemotherapy. These macrophages, the same macrophage is supposed to protect you. The cells, the tumor cells, fool them because they become attracted to each other. Like you want fall for the pretty girl and them. And the pretty girl and them trick you. Take all your money. That's why I tell you, don't fall for the pretty girls, bro. And the pretty man trick you too. He handsome, he have muscles, he trick you. Yeah? And you get into the pants. And after you get into the pants, you just got some little pum pum and you just have that 3 months, you don't call no more. He trick you. Dig that. So the same thing happens. These macrophages now set up a delivery system after being tricked by the tumor cells. They set up a delivery system, blood vessels they could feed, that will supply these tumor cells with nutrients, and they keep on growing and growing and growing. And they leave your breast, they go into the lymph system, and the lymph system carry them into the lung, in the chest cavity, in the brain, in your liver, in your bones. Because it tricked them. Trick. What are tricks on the earth today? Women as well as men. The lymphocytes. These guys right here. Supposed to protect you also. They are your protectors and they are your healers. But the lymphocyte is also attracted by the tumor cells. Because the tumor cells look pretty. Them pretty girl. Boy, she pretty, boy. She look good, boy. Way I attracted to that pretty girl, boy. What we see that man? He nice, he hair nice, he have long hair, he body nice, he have a nice muscle. Oh God, I want to get that man, boy. And that man look at her and say, I will trick that girl, boy. I will trick she. Because she looking nice, she have a nice like bam bam. Woo! All the estrogen in the cells are like that. And after a couple of years, they trick you. They trick him too. The lymphocytes is also attracted because attraction is there between them. So the lymphocyte is also attracted by the tumor cells and release the cytokines called interleukin 6. So once he and the macrophages is being tricked by the tumor cells, they start releasing these cytokines that cause inflammation, interleukin 6, and tumor necrosis factor alpha, TNFA. When they are being tricked and they release all these cytokines and all these proteins here, what happens? What happens, Patrick does? They start to release a number of enzymes. They start releasing a number of enzymes like prolactin that get into the woman's breast also for lactation. They start to produce lots of enzymes. They start producing lots of them because they're being tricked by the pretty girl and the handsome man. Them guys here, macrophages and T lymphocytes. Your tumor cell tricked them. And when it tricked them, they start to release the cytokines called interleukin 6 and tumor necrosis factor alpha, TNFA, which releases a number of what? Enzymes that stimulate production of estrogen in normal cells that surround the tumor cells and also in the tumor cells. With the help of the immune system, the tumor now sets up a manufacturing plant to feed on nutrients as estrogen is its growth. And that is the reason why the cancer keep on coming back on you. And that's why you're taking all the chemotherapy and you're not feeding, you're not fixing your immune system because your immune system is being tricked by the tumor. Tissues in the breast and ductal, tissues and blood vessels. And when your immune system is supposed to take care of you, the tumor trick them. And they start producing lots of estrogen in your normal cells that is not cancerous, and also in the tumor cells, making them grow with the help of your immune system, which is supposed to protect you. He started helping them tumors now. Your immune system, which is supposed to protect you, he started to help the tumors. And he helped them to set up a manufacturing plant to feed on nutrients as estrogen is as its growth factor. And that is the reason why you don't fix breast cancer. That's why they can only treat you, they can't fix you. And that's the reason why your cancer keep on coming back after 5 years survival rate. Because why? Them pretty man and them pretty girl fooling all you every day. You follow? Or you follow? This is only one part. And a lot of studies is being done in Europe, in Germany. America don't do no studies yet. Yeah, because lots of studies being done in Europe on breast cancer. Yeah. And what I just said, but your oncologist would not teach you that though. You see? Because he want to give you your chemotherapy. He buys it for $3,000 and sells it to your insurance for $9,000. So he can't tell you don't take chemotherapy. And we had a patient here last week who had stomach cancer, went to his liver. And we shrank the tumor in his liver in only 9 days. We shrank the tumor in his liver in only 9 days. From 5.2 to 4.0. Yeah? To 4.0 to 3.2. And we dropped the enzyme in his liver too. Alkaline phosphatase, ALT, AST. We dropped that. Only 9 days. Because we taught him how to prevent his cancer cells from creating blood vessels. And that's the reason why your cancer keep on coming back as a woman. You see, because the attraction between your macrophages and your T lymphocytes, which is supposed to protect you and clean up any debris from a damaged DNA. But because the attraction is so great because you're eating the wrong foods, still eating food that have a lot of hormones, still eating in plastic bowls, still eating a lot of chicken with hormones, still eating cheese with hormones, still drinking milk with hormones, still eating eggs with hormones, you don't clean your system. You don't work on the pituitary gland in your brain. You don't work on the digestive system as a woman. A lot of you women are constipated. You have what we call recycling estrogen coming back into the portal vessel. And then when you have recycling estrogen coming back, these receptors, the receptor that's supposed to receive your natural estrogen, he is being beaten down by the synthetic estrogen from the chicken, cheese, eggs, milk, water, plastic bowl, plastic cups. And because the synthetic man is so overwhelming, he's so handsome to you and your hormones let him take over the house. And he comes into your receptor as a woman. Not God estrogen, the man-made one. He fool you. And he stimulates your breast tissue. Cancer. That will develop. Fibroids. That will develop. Ovarian cysts. That will develop. PCOS. That will develop. Trouble with the menses. That will develop. Period pain. Dysmenorrhea. That will develop. Amenorrhea. No period at all. Menorrhagia. Period. Bleeding. Develops. Because everything in you, the woman, is in balance. Especially the black woman. Because triple negative affect 15% of women. And mostly all of them is under 40 and they're black African American women. So I come to you first. I ain't go to nobody else. I come to you, the black woman, first. I go to you, the black man, first. Yeah? Anybody else will come after that. But I come to you first. Yeah? Because we are the strongest, but we are the weakest. See? So why are you getting so much breast cancer as a woman? And why the black man getting prostate cancer at a young age, 45, 49, 52? BRCA gene, junk gene. Turn it back from junk to the natural gene. So the next program we're going to have is going to be on Saturday evening. And we'll be talking about estrogen and the immune system. On Saturday, tell your sisters now, and the younger woman, to look on Saturday night at 8 o'clock. It's going to give us health and strength. And we're going to talk about prolactin, high prolactin levels, and tumor in your brain with hyprolactin, and prolactin, and cancer in the breast. That is what we're going to talk about on Saturday night if God gives us health and strength, 3 parts. And then on the Monday when we're in New York, we're going to have one final program teaching you now, women, not how to prevent breast cancer, but how you can stop them tumor in its track by using certain things from the herbal kingdom to prevent these suckers called cancer cells from creating blood vessels and feeding and making them tumors grow and kill you off long term. The woman today have stage 4 breast cancer. It's in her bones, it's in her spine, it's in her lung. I'm sorry for her. It's all over. And she did chemotherapy. She took radiation. She removed a lump from her breast. Oh, she did all that. But they don't teach you how to prevent it from coming back into your system. Like Lauren Day, they don't come back. They don't teach you these things. You have to prevent it from coming back if you have it. But you have to prevent it from coming into the system in the first place. And that's what we're going to teach you on Saturday night. So don't forget to tune in on Saturday night at 8 p.m. And we're going to talk about hyprolactin levels and breast cancer. And we're going to talk about how estrogen start to ride your cells and how you, the woman, can prevent the estrogen from riding your cells to get into your receptors and cause you to get breast cancer. Bless and love to everybody. Give thanks and praises. Go to the website, patrickdells.holistichealing.com, naturalrevolution.k. Bless and love. Give thanks.